Community gathering today in Pacifica is focusing on recovery from substance abuse. A nonprofit is hosting its second annual Memorial Walk and Resource Fair. The organization is called H.O.P.E. The letters stand for Healing, Overdose Prevention and Education. Joining us live this morning is Rihanna Karstedt, H.O.P.E. treasurer and board member, to tell us more about this. Rihanna, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks for joining
Hi,
us.
good morning. Good to see you as well.
So obviously there's a big importance surrounding education and awareness. Why don't you talk
Yes.
about that a little bit? We'll start there.
Yeah. So what's kind of happening right now is opioids, particularly fentanyl, have become essentially an epidemic here in the United States. And right now I work with my very dear friends, Rondell and Clarence Davis, who founded HOPE. Which stands for Healing, Overdose Prevention and Education. And that actually happened after they lost their son, Tyler, who was a very good friend of mine and my husband's best friend. And so we all got together and formed HOPE to raise awareness and hopefully help prevent overdoses.
So when people see a group of people walking through Pacifica, like we just showed some video on
Yeah,
camera right
we'll
there,
look just like that in just a few hours.
what,
Hopefully,
what,
there'll be a lot more of us.
what would you want somebody driving by or walking by to think of when they see that today?
So I just want people to be, a lot of people are unaware actually of what's happening. And we, like I said, we want to bring awareness because opioids are now invading all the other drugs that we have in society. And so it's no longer safe to experiment with any type of drugs. Even it can be dangerous with marijuana now. And a lot of people are unaware that this is happening. And we want to make sure that people are essentially saying no to drugs because it could take your life now and you would not even have a chance to survive potentially.
So the awareness component is huge about this, but there's also
100% yes.
an educational side when it comes to
Mhm.
resources. So what are some of those
Yes.
resources that are being offered to the community?
So we will have a lot of resources with us today. And so there's places like Pacifica Resource Center, Daly City Youth Health Center, and then programs like Al-Anon, AA, Nar-Anon. All of these groups are working together as kind of under the same umbrella to help educate people to prevent overdose and addiction. And hopefully can also kind of end the stigma surrounding addiction and kind of get people to understand that even a drug addict that you might want to think badly about, they deserve a chance, a second chance to come back into society and get clean and healthy and live their life without being poisoned or killed by opioids.
Obviously, this is an issue that affects communities across the country. There is no singular
Yes,
face that is affected by this. Uh, when,
precisely.
when somebody sees this today and they think, I'd like to get involved today, what would you tell that person? How could they come get involved?
They could definitely come join us today in Pacifica at the Moose Lodge, 776 Bradford Way from 10 to 4. They can reach out to us on our website. There's a lot of local groups. If they're not local to us, they can reach out to community groups in their area as well. They can start just letting people know, like, hey, don't experiment with drugs. And then they can start telling people like about Narcan or naloxone and how you could use that to potentially save somebody's life.
A lot of incredible tools that you are sharing with the community, coming from the
Yes.
heart and coming from a place of only wanting better. Rihanna Karstedt, Hope Treasurer and Board Member, thank you for the time this morning. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right.